Hi everybody, Marco Carbajo here from businesscreditblogger.com. Today's blog post, we're going to talk about the Capital One Spark Cash Business Review. We're going to talk about the credit card from Capital One. It's called the Spark Card. And for those of you business owners who are looking for a business credit card that you can use for day-to-day purchases, obviously we know the importance of having a business credit card. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the pros and cons of the Capital One Spark Cash for Business card. First and foremost, for business credit reporting purposes, this is a business credit card. Obviously, you've heard me many times talk about obtaining only business credit cards that report only to the business credit reporting agencies. That's, in my opinion, the best type of business credit card you want to get. So first and foremost, we do provide those in our UBF program at businessfundingengine.com. We set you up with about 4 to 5 business credit cards that only report to the business credit agencies, not your personal credit. Now, with that said, I want to talk about the Capital One Spark Cash card because this particular credit card is a little different. It does report to your business credit reports, but it also reports to your personal credit. So you've heard me talk about the different types of cards that are ideal for a business owner. The number one type is the only that report to business credit. The second in line is cards that report to personal and business. And the third, which are the ones I totally am against, is getting business credit cards that only report to your personal credit. Because those don't help you at all build up your company's credit worthiness. So as far as credit reporting purposes, the Capital One Spark for Business card reports to your personal and business credit reports. The thing I love about this card, though, is the fact that when you sign up, there's like a bonus of $500 that you can earn if you spend up to $4,500 in the first 3 months of owning the card. So you actually get a $500 back. So if you spend $4,500, you're going to get $500 back. The other thing that, if you're looking for a real simple card, this is strictly a 2% cash back for every dollar you spend on the card. So there's no categories you have to worry about or anything like that. So this is strictly 2% back for every dollar you spend on business expenses. So if you do spend that $4,500 in the first 90 days, you're not only going to get the $500 bonus back, but you're also going to get a $90 back in cashback rewards. So that's $590 back from the $4,500 if you spend that in your first 3 months. So that's really exciting. Now, one of the things that I like about this card is also it helps you build your business credit, like I said before, but it only reports to your personal, so that's something I don't like about it. But the other things that are really nice is the fact that your cashback rewards, you don't have to worry about meeting a certain threshold to redeem your cash. You can, if you only have $5 cash back, you can use the $5, whether it's apply it to your statement credit or you can get it cash back. So those are things I like about it, that you don't have to wait to redeem your cash. There's no minimum and there's no redemption period. You don't have time limits or you lose it, etc. This is the simplest card to getting 2% cash back. Now, how does this compare to other personal cards or business credit cards in the marketplace? When it comes to personal business, the only ones out there that have a higher cashback rewards are cards that are more geared towards travel. That's really the difference. So if you're gonna travel a lot, you're gonna use it for a lot of travel expenses. Obviously, those are much higher purchases. Then that's where it makes sense to get more of the travel reward type of cards for the business. But if you're looking just for something where you spend in a lot of different categories, well, you spend at restaurants, you spend for day-to-day expenses, you may spend it on supplies, then this is a great card because it's a flat 2% back. Those are some of the other benefits that I really like about this card is that there's no categories. It's a very simple, cut and dry card. 2% cash back on your purchases. One of the other things that I want to talk about the Capital One Spark business card is the fact Capital One does have a lot of different types of cards. So should you get this particular card, it's very beneficial to get established with Capital One as a business because they are a major credit card issuer. The benefit of that is the fact that you're going to build up some history with this particular credit card issuer. They have many different credit products, many different promotions. So if you have a history with them, when you go through other types of credit products, whether you're trying to get a personal credit card with them, you're more likely to get a higher credit limit or get it approved if you have an existing relationship with Capital One. So for more details on the Capital One Spark for Business card, be sure to check out our blog post at businesscreditblogger.com, because we actually go in detail on this particular card even more. So with that, make it a great day. We'll talk to you real